with BBC Asian Network at...
Hello and welcome to the BBC Caucasian Network, now broadcasting live to the listeners of Leeds Student Radio. That's if you're awake.
I'm sure they're awake now, Ian. Probably eating their first tin of beans of the day.
Cold beans.
You're listening to Elevensies with myself, Ian, Tim.
Hello.
And Comedy Sue.
Hiya.
Elevensies, the sound of your morning.
That was Snow Patrol with Chasing Cars, and before that, the brilliant Keen and Bed-Shaped.
Appropriate for our listeners in Leeds.
Why is that, Sue?
Well, they spend so much time there. I imagine they're bed-shaped by now.
Brilliant. And we can look forward to Comedy Sue's joke of the day later on in the show. Is it a good one, Sue?
Yes.
Tim, I understand you have some facts for us about Snow Patrol.
Thanks, Ian. Yes, Snow Patrol are a new and upcoming outfit from Northern Ireland. I predict big things for them in 2011. Back to you, Ian.
Thanks for that, Tim. New music here on the BBC Caucasian Network. Light relief from the daily grind.
The BBC Caucasian Network. Listen to us.
Now today on Elevensies, we are asking, how do you make the perfect cup of tea? Call in on the usual number, or if you own a mobile phone, text message us on 60300. And if you're a student, begin your message with LSR.
I think the first thing we need to address is what type of tea we're talking about here. Is it English breakfast, Earl Grey, Assam, Lapsang Souchong, Darjeeling?
Peppermint.
Yellow tea, tisane tea, blooming flower tea, black tea, oolong tea, fruit tea, mint tea, scented black tea, blended tea, pouchong tea, white tea, bean chapu cake tea, chocolate tea, Russian tea, kava tea, kombucha tea, iced tea.
I think we're talking about English breakfast.
Oh, well, this has caused numerous arguments in my household, and I'm sure it's the same right across the country. I know my wife disagrees with me, sorry, Carol, but this is how I make my tea. I put around 300 to 400 millilitres of water into the kettle, boil it. I pour the boiling water into a mug over the tea bag, which I've already prepared. After 20 to 30 seconds brewing time, I apply 2 splashes of milk and add sugar to taste.
Do you drink it with the tea bag still in?
No, Sue, obviously I take the tea bag out.
How do you make your tea, Sue?
I don't drink tea.
Oh, that's why we call you Comedy Sue. Oh, we have a caller on line 1. Hello, Martin from Stevenage.
Hello,
Martin.
Hi guys, great show as always. I'm not sure how you make it. I think when it's made is what's important. I think the best cup of tea comes at around 5 p.m.
Oh, thanks for that, Martin. I'm sure you're eagerly awaiting your cup later this afternoon.
Yes, I am. Could I ask for a quick shout-out?
Yeah.
It's to the Stevenage Bowls Club. Yeah, come on, boys.
Oh, caller number 2. It's Margaret from Basingstoke. Hi, Margaret.
Hello.
Hi, Elevensies team. The tea I enjoy most is a cup I make for my husband every morning.
Oh, and what's his name?
Brian.
Well, tell Brian that he should be bringing you tea every morning.
He can't. He's terminally ill.
Well, get well soon, Brian. Thanks for your call, Margaret. Over to Steve from Hartlepool.
My wife once served my tea too hot, so I threw it in her face. Now she has 3rd-degree burns. She'd never make that mistake again.
Thank you for that, Steve. If you're just joining us on the BBC Caucasian Network, we're asking the question, how do you make the perfect cup of tea? Coming up, Tim talks to us about tax returns, but first, it's Coldplay and Clocks.
I like this song. BBC Caucasian Network. Time to listen.